Hello friends, welcome back to A Dog's Life in Liechtenstein, where we see Arthur, the Jack Russell puppy, meeting family for the first time and really getting acquainted with snow. This week's footage was all filmed in the week leading up to Christmas. During this time, we properly introduced Arthur to snow for the second time. He started off slow, but as the time passed, he got more and more comfortable with it and began to even relax and have some fun. He had clearly been uncomfortable in his little space jacket shown in my previous video, so I made him a pullover style coat out of the sleeve of one of my older pullovers. It's only a prototype at this stage to see if he likes to wear it, but I've been really happy to see how freely he can move while wearing it, and he doesn't even fight me to put it on as he did with the jacket style one. So I think the style is a success, but this one is too thin for extreme cold. I will need to make a thicker one for him soon. Once the school holidays started, we had a visit from my middle daughter and her family. They traveled the 2.5 hours from Bern to meet Arthur and spend 2 days with us. The meeting went well, with Arthur behaving like an excited, wriggly little worm. But no matter how happy he was to meet these new people, he still needed to come back to me to check in. It didn't take him long to feel comfortable and to realize these people are family. Perhaps he got just a little bit too comfortable. During the family visit, it snowed and snowed and snowed. So we took them up to Steg to enjoy our favorite walk, and we had a lot of fun. My grandson Dean found the perfect place to leave different shaped snow angels, so he made several. The last one was rather unique. We were both fascinated with how every stump had a perfect cap on top of it. By now you can see how really comfortable Arthur is in the snow. He loves it. Here, Arthur thinks Dean is playing the same game as they were at home and is happy to oblige and jump on top of him. After all that excitement, all one very tired baby wanted to do was climb onto my lap, get comfortable, and sleep. Total relaxation. I finally made it to the parcel collection point and picked up several items I had ordered for Arthur, who was very happy to help with the unpacking. The first parcel contained 3 really cute, fluffy, squeaky toys. They have a squeak in the head and in the tail. Arthur chose the one he wanted immediately. The second parcel contained an extra long nylon lead that you can use in some training situations. The purchase included a collapsible drinking bowl, which I hadn't expected, so that was a bonus. The next box contained a selection of chicken and rawhide chews and bones. Good quality ones are really expensive, so I'm looking where I can find the best quality versus price ratio. And this is an electric toenail file. It's going to take a lot of patience and training, but if I can succeed in getting him to let me file his nails, it will save a lot of stressful vet visits for clipping. The final item is a proper day bed. I've been using a flat pad for him up until now, but dogs really prefer to have a raised side to rest their heads on when sleeping. It was a busy time for meeting family. I travelled to Bern and stayed a night at my youngest daughter's. So Arthur got to meet them and her dogs, Jacob, the Jack Russell, and Louis, the Amstaff. Because Louis is only 8 months old, he was a bit too overpowering with his playfulness on little Arthur, so we kept introducing them to each other only one-on-one, and then we could keep control of the situation better. Jacob, at 6 years old, is a calm, experienced parent dog, and he trained Arthur to be respectful, such as waiting until Jacob had first chosen a toy out of the basket, and how to play fair. I took Jacob and Arthur walking in the forest together. Just like Arthur, Jacob loves to jump up onto stumps, logs, and stones. It must be a Jack Russell thing. Further into the forest, Jacob found one of his favorite lookout points, and of course Arthur tried to follow him but couldn't get to the top. I'm sure he's thinking, I want to be just like you when I grow up. It was heartwarming to see Arthur being integrated into his pack family. A dog has to learn to fit into your life. So the next first for Arthur was coming with me to the hairdressers. He did fantastic, probably because the sound of hairdryers seemed to send him to sleep. And finally that week, my husband and I took one afternoon to drive to St Moritz. It was a long, beautiful drive. that took us through many small mountain villages, and through a multitude of long and winding tunnels. Up and over so many mountains and over some spectacular mountain passes. We passed many areas famous for great skiing. And finally, you come into the resort of St Moritz, the playground of the rich and famous. Although with Corona there is little happening and it was difficult to even find a coffee. That's all for now, friends. I hope you have all had a wonderful Christmas and holiday season, and I wish you a healthy and prosperous new year. My next video will show how my Christmas present has led to new exciting adventures for Arthur, so please click like if you liked and subscribe to see the story of a dog's life in Liechtenstein continue. See you soon.